Alright, let's go. Alright guys, today I'm at Kingston Industrial Garage. Look at all the Fords, and I'll be talking about the 2022 Ford Explorer. This Explorer has the classic Explorer front grille that helps the vehicle look imposing. You also have the daytime running LED lights with the Explorer name in the light as a nice touch. You have LED fog lights, and below the license plate bracket right there are what we call active grille shutters, which stay closed on the highway for improved aerodynamics but opens when you're in traffic for improved cooling. Now, you're sitting on 255/65 R18 tires with bold looking rims and disc brakes all around. Now this bonnet opener says pulled 2 times. I don't know why, but I also don't know why I pulled more than 2 times. This is the 2.3 litre 4-cylinder turbo EcoBoost engine producing 300 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 310 pound-feet of torque at 3,500 RPM. This is mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, which in this model drives only the rear wheels. Estimated combined fuel economy is 24 mpg and your fuel tank is 17 gallons. So you open your trunk, your light switch. You probably can see the light is on park. This is auto, and then you have a timer, which is cool. I'm going to turn this off. Well, let me put it on auto. And let me put it back on park. So that's what your lights look like. That's definitely the floor, not me. But yeah. So the intelligent key access really is just a feature that allows you to access your car without needing the key. This is height adjustment. This is your recliner. This is lumbar support. Yeah. So this is what your steering wheel looks like. So this is your steering wheel, and to your top left is everything to do with your cruise control system. That's how you start your cruise control system, and then if you want to change the speed either upwards or downwards, you press the set buttons. Now those are the volume control buttons, and that's the mute button. To your right now, this is how you access your menu, not on this screen as I initially thought, that you actually touch, but this actually accesses your instrument cluster. This I can't access because the vehicle is in transport mode. Now right here you have your voice command, and then to the right of it you change tracks or answer a call, change track or end a call. So I'm going to actually show you how you actually interact with your instrument cluster. So you press it and you're going to notice that you're cycling through different things. Audio, but when you want to select it, you push the button in. Audio is off because, like I said, vehicle is in transport mode. Phone settings is the same. You just use this button to navigate. You zoom out. Settings, oil life, which is really cool. Air pressure or tire pressure. The average fuel consumption. This is 45.7 liters per 100 kilometers. That's damn good. And this is your setup. Now you're gonna notice that you have your PRNDL. Alright guys, so this is your rotary dial. You simply turn it to select the drive mode, and that L is for steep hills or when you're towing. Now that's your handbrake, and this below is your auto hold. So if you're in traffic and you take your foot off the brake, your car won't move. This is to turn off your auto stop start, which can be annoying. Yeah, it can be very annoying. To the right of it is your traction control to turn it off. Don't know why you'd want to do that. And this is how you also select the modes. So you press it, and it goes normal, eco, sport, tow haul. That's a nice touch. And you just press the other button to go back. Slippery, trail. That's nice. And while we're on trail, let me tell you about trail. This car has, so your approach angle with this model is 21 degrees, and right here you have a little skid plate. Don't know how strong it is, but your approach angle from there is 21 degrees. Your ground clearance is 8.2 inches, which is not bad for a vehicle of this size. Sorry. Just be mindful when you go off-road that it is rear wheel drive and you don't have any underbody protection. And your departure angle is 22 degrees, which again is decent for a vehicle of this category. So this is your key fob essentially, not essentially, it is. And it has an interesting trick up its sleeve. So that locks the car, rather unlocks it. This locks it. When you use that 2 times with the lock, you can remote start the car. This opens your trunk and that sounds your horn, and at the base of the key fob is your key should your key fob actually die. I guess you can use the keys for an estimate. So decent cup holders. And you have a little thing hidden right here. That's cool. So you have charging ports here. And a cigarette lighter here. You have a dash cam or anything like that. Moving on up. AC controls, heated steering, heated seats, dual climate, so you can control how hot or cold you want today while they do the same. You know, self-explanatory buttons, hazard lights, volume controls, how you tune the radio. And your start-stop button is right here. Interesting place, ain't it? These are your window winder buttons here and your indicator, as you can see here. Alright, so let me just show you how much space I have in here. Oy, 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 oy. Yeah, so if I were to be driving this car, I would say this would be a decent amount of driving space. Why can't I adjust the steering wheel? So I can push it in and I can pull it out. I can move it up and I can move it down. It's a little stiff, right? So this would be my ideal position. I'd be here. Let's move the seat forward. And just push in that little switch forward. And this would be me, right? How do I feel? I don't feel cramped. It's still roomy. You shouldn't lean here because if you do, your airbags deploy from here and you don't want to hit you in the head. But the seats are comfortable. I feel properly supported, I must say. It's nice to sit in. Yeah, it's nice. So let's go around the back. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm on the IIHS's website, and that's because, well, I wanted to show you guys the specs of this Ford Explorer. Now, even though you're seeing the 2024 Ford Explorer, this safety rating applies to, or covers rather, 2020 to 2024. And as you can see, in 2024, it got one of the top safety picks. Crash worthiness, moderate overlap side, all good. You can just go on the IIHS's website and you get all the details you need. And I think these details are actually very important because you don't want to buy a car, spend your hard-earned money, and then it can't keep you safe. You don't really want to. That's a bad trade-off. So this is one of the reasons why I do this. And we're just going down through the page, and as you can see, there are videos. So feel free to go on the website and get the specs for the car that you're going to purchase and feel comfortable in its capability to keep you safe. Unlock, lock. Yeah. And then these are your window buttons here. And that little beep you heard is because the key fob is actually in the car, so you won't lock your car up. Back door. Let me see if I can get any lights in here. Hey, there we go. Lighting is key for these videos, you know. Lighting is key. So, a little cup holder here. Cup holder, not a little, decent size cup holder here. I'm gonna leave the door open just for more lighting. And you have your AC controls here. So you blow up where you want it. Hot or cold, 12-volt charging port here. If I can figure out how to open it. There we go. You have another one over this side. There we go. And then you have cup holders down here. Which is a nice touch. Now, to fold this down, pull this, and you don't have a cup holder here. Your cup holder is down here. But I have revealed to you 2 additional seats. So let's go to the trunk and see what that's about. Oof, you have some push to it. Let's not be responsible, leave the lights on, but as you can see, your AC vents are here. You get it blown to your face, which is a nice touch. So yeah, and you have little hooks here for clothes or anything you want. So, off. Actually, before I go in there, let me show you how deep this is. So, this, squeeze and pull. You can pull this out. You have a very deep bin. You have a 12-volt charging port here. Let's use this as a measure of depth. See my hand? It's very deep. It's like a little igloo. Put this back. Snap that back down. And that's you. Storage for days. So we're going around the back, guys, and around here you have your reverse camera. Do not mistake it, or that little knot or knob or knot at the back or the base of it as a button. This is where your button is, that little notch right there. That's the word I've been trying to say. Simply press it and it opens up to give you all of this room. Look at that, massive gas struts on either side. You have a storage compartment here. That light is still on, I'm well aware. So you have another storage compartment here. And then you have these seats here. And they're also child friendly. This is where you affix your child safety isofix points. Cup holders here as well. So it's a decent space. Yeah? Spare tires on the here, so you're gonna see a little flex, but there's a clip here and I don't have the right to move that, so yeah, it's under there. Yeah, we have decent amount of space, decent amount of storage. Put this back. Let's close this back. As you can see, open, close. Well, open and lock. Let's go check the glove box. Is it dampened? This glove box is quite big. Let's move this back. Fancy, eh? I am tall. Dampened. And you have your driver's manual. But let me go back behind the driver's seat so you can actually see. Because I didn't do that properly. Huh? No, I did not. So, flip the little base of the camera up so I can see myself. And probably get some more light here. And this is my space. So, you know the drill. 5'9" on a good day, 5'10". This is my leg room. This is in my driver's position or driving position. And the seats are really comfortable. This is my headroom. Yeah, let's close the door. Oops, a little bit hard. My bad. But there's sturdy doors. This is kind of like being in the back of a chariot. This is nice. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. Yeah, the grab handle. So I'm not cramped at all. You can definitely, comfortably fit 2 other people beside me. It's nice. This is nice. This is a nice touch. So now we're at the cost section, and after looking at engine capacity, horsepower and torque, seating capacity, fuel economy, trunk space, this car can be had for the grand total of 11,990,000 Jamaican dollars. If you want that in USD, I'll put it up now, and if you want that in euros, I'll put that up now. Alright guys, so this is the end of my review of the 2022 Ford Explorer. If you like the information, just give me a like, really helps the channel. Subscribe, also helps the channel. And if you're interested in any off-road or adventure oriented stuff, you can check out my link tree and see if you see anything that you like. See you in the next one.